You are in the advanced stages of now starting that business. And you're wondering, what do you call this thing? What is the name that you are choosing for your business? It's one of the most difficult things to decide because you feel just like your kid. The moment you pick a name, you have to stay with it for life. So you have to do it right. And I'm going to share some tips that you can be able to use to ensure you have the right name for your business. My name is Reuben Kimani. I'm the CEO of Username Investment Limited, and welcome to this channel. So now you are ready. You have so many names that have been proposed, and you're wondering which one do I choose. I remember when we started Username Investment, we met somewhere in a hotel in Tomboya Street with one of my founders. We had so many names, I'm not going to mention them, but we kept thinking, and we hustled and haggled and asked us, which one do we choose? And we chose Username Investment Limited. One of the things people ask me, everywhere I go, why did you choose a name like Username? And people laugh all the time. Basically, we wanted to be unique, not just unique in terms of name, in terms of our value system and the kind of business that we do. We wanted to offer something that is genuine. The market was, to a larger extent, was not doing that. We also wanted to offer affordability. Properties are so expensive. We also wanted to offer value in terms of where the property is located. And we felt the best way to bring this together is to have a name that represents what we are trying to do. And the name that did that, interestingly, was Username Investment. Now you know. Number one, very important, you have to have a name that is unique and creative. I've seen this all over, especially in our country where you have names. You can even tell who the owners are. I will not go for that. Avoid names that are not creative and are not unique in nature. The other things that has somehow affected us from the beginning, ensure you have a name that can communicate what you are doing, maybe the sector you are in to a larger extent. I'm saying this because one of the challenges we faced when we started is people are asking all the time, what is username? People thought we are selling bundles, selling airtime. But we could be able to explain very well. If you choose a name that is not rhyming with the industry you are in, the product you are offering, be very proactive, be very energetic, be out there explaining what it means. I know you know Google. Most people don't know what it means. I know you know Apple. Apple is a fruit, but this is a phone company. But those guys, what they did, they were very strong to come out and say what they were doing. If you choose a name that is not near the industry you are in, come out strongly. We also did the same, and here we are, and we are happy we were able to select name, that kind of a name. Number three, ensure the name that you choose is easy to remember. There are people who choose very difficult names, and if you tell someone I come from this company, it becomes very hard to pronounce. Look for a name, preferably just one word, like the way we have username. Also, like I said, be a bit creative. When you came to this market, we had all those options, the way the companies are being named in property. I'm not going to mention the companies, but we almost felt obliged. But when you came, we chose username, which is a totally different thing from what you hear in the market. So avoid the temptation of going by what is in the market. And I also like to share, avoid the temptation of having a name that can be a name that give a certain stereotype. You'll find names, especially in our local languages, names that say other things. If you go to a certain part of the country, people know that company come from Central Kenya. Very easy. that company comes from Lakeside. Avoid such names because it might affect your business. Of late, you have seen business rebranding. This is a good reason for it. Have a name that is comfortable to the kind of region that you are trying to capture. And I believe you have long-term visions. You want to have a regional company, a global company for that matter. Choose a name that fits all the situation and is easy to understand. Even when you do a website, you don't need a name that is 26 letters. Very simple name, .co.ke, .com.org. So it is very important for you to have the right name. It might mean the success or know the success of your business. But even as I say that, I also understand that a name is not enough. You need to put the work, you need to put the effort. You can't run away from that. But start with a good name, something that you'll tell me, I come from username investment, and you are very glad about it. So I believe with those few tips, you can start off by selecting the right name, and from there, you have set up yourself for success in the next stages of setting up the business. Like I said, my name is Reuben Kimani, co-founder and CEO of Username Investment Limited. Please share these videos with your friends, comment, ask questions, and if you have not subscribed, you are missing a lot. We'll be sharing more of this content in the next videos, how to start a successful business. And I believe it will be beneficial to you.